The rule in the XFL, that's the college rule. 1 foot inbounds. That's a good catch.
Bingo, bingo, go!
Here's Seattle trailing by a field goal. Look at end zone, it is caught. Touchdown, Austin Prohl on the dart from Silvers. And it's the first touchdown of this new XFL. Coach Zorn, you can get 1 point from the 2, 2 points from the 5, and I don't think we're going to see a lot of three-point attempts from the 10 until you get in the fourth quarter trailing.
A lot of strategy.
Yes.
A lot of strategy.
So Zorn's going to play it safe here to start from the 2. 2-point conversion success attempt in the NFL is about 50%. Drops down to about 30 from the 5-yard line. So going for the 1-point play from the 2-yard line. Bit of a low snap, bounced up in the air, and intercepted in the end zone. Punter back in his own end zone, and the punt is blocked. Brock Miller has his punt blocked and recovered for the touchdown. Elijah Campbell. Celestine, who was just involved in the flags and the get-together. And there's a look at the block.
What a great job by Campbell. Working against Kenneth Farrow on that right side. Starting him upfield and slipping underneath.
Bingo, bingo, go!
Silvers. Blitz coming, picked up the middle. It's Trey Williams out of the backfield, and Trey Williams scampers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle Dragons.
Man, it's a great job. You're just going to see Williams bust out, and as a result of some of the pressure inside, that defensive end has to peel with the running back. That means you got a defensive end in space, working one-on-one. Good job recognizing the mismatch by Silvers to dump it off and allow his running back to work.
Seattle will go for 1 from the 2 with 20 seconds left in the half.
Set, go! Blue 80, blue 80, hut!
Time rifles one in the back of the end zone to Reynolds for the extra point. That drive came there. Knew he was going to get hit by Channing Stribling. Ball inside the 40-yard line now. Pumphrey is the setback to the left of Cardale Jones. Cardale Jones, they flip. Back to Rodgers, back to Jones. A man wide open down the sideline. It's Kari Lee. 5, goal line, touchdown. DC defenders with some razzle-dazzle to take the lead. (18-13) DC. Ball spotted at the 2. Tyree Jackson is in there to run this extra point play. Snapping from the 2, looking for 1 point. That's Rodgers in motion. It's Pumphrey, and he is swung around but gets there for the extra point.
Great effort there on the run by Pumphrey. Good job cutting back, and the former Philadelphia Eagle would not be denied as he approached pay dirt. Very physical run from the 170-pound Pumphrey. How about this play, though? You got the double reverse, but I love the patience. It looks like he's going to block. That's what you think. Then he says, major look, gone, out the back door. Really, really good patience here by Kari Lee. Takes a ton of time for the play to develop. You don't want to outrun your quarterback's arm, and that's tough to do naturally with a strong-armed quarterback like Cardale Jones.
And when you're open, don't drop it.
Exactly.
They also say that.
And when you catch it, make guys miss and score.
There you
that's,
go.
It's a pretty simple game, right?
Epitome of an in-game adjustment, too, right there. Here's Seattle now. Silvers didn't want to run. Good idea to get it to Austin Prohl. He'll do the running down the sideline. Austin Prohl stays in bounds. Touchdown, Seattle Dragons. Cut away from Raheem Moore to score 6. 57 to the house. And we're all tied now at 19 all.
How about Brandon Silvers doing a little Pat Mahomes? Escaping, challenging the pocket, climbing in the pocket, and then almost, he cheated though, he looked. You know, Mahomes would have just done the no look. That was a heck of a find. Looked like he was just gonna run. There was plenty of room to run, but keeping your eyes downfield, adjusting your hips late, and delivering an accurate throw. And how about Prohl, turn on the
X glance.
All right, Ohio is a little short out route by Eli. Rogers, number 4 in the slot. Sounds like he checked the play though.
4th and 6, going for it. Jones, deep shot, end zone, got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Rashad Ross. And that's how you convert on 4th down with a touchdown for the DC defenders. 31 yards for the score.
A great job of adjusting the protection to slide to the right. Watch the offensive line. They're all going to slide in this direction because pressure's coming to the right. They pick it up, no problem whatsoever. He delivers a strike as it looked like Alston, the Iowa to the left. Climb is about a 12-yard route. Back to stem.
Here comes the pressure from DC. Throwing to the left. It's picked off. Intercepted. Bradley Sill down the sideline for another pick 6 for the DC defenders. Touchdown for DC. Second pick 6 thrown by Silvers here this afternoon. 69-yard return for Bradley Sill. Played his college ball at Alabama.
You see, he's trying to hit Prohl on a little Ohio route. And Prohl just slips. Sill, eyes in the backfield. Just stealing right there. That'll go next to Brandon Silvers, but unfortunately,
try to get everybody excited. Gain of 9 to midfield. Walker with time takes the shot. Cam Phillips caught. Touchdown, Renegades. P.J. Walker, after hooking up 50 yards to Cam Phillips for the touchdown, will try and add the point after. Draw play goes absolutely nowhere, so they don't tack on the extra point, but that's okay. They come out of the gate less than a minute and a half into the game. A 3-play drive, 1st and goal from the 5. Looking towards the end zone, Knuff holding on, keeps it, diving, touchdown, Wildcats.
We'll see where they're going. 1, 2, or 3. Winston Moss told us that they're probably going to be going for 1 most of the time. Nice little stutter step and a great block from his running back Elijah Hood, number 34, who turns back out of his route, gets enough of the defender so that Knuff can dive for that pylon.
To go for 2 from the 5-yard line. The ruling of a touchdown was confirmed by the booth.
So replay looked at it, confirmed the touchdown. And Charles Knopf, in his first series as quarterback for the...
See if they go right back to that flat.
And they did get the first down. They go to the end zone. Caught. Did he stay in bounds? Touchdown. Jordan Smallwood.
Too easy. That's way too easy.
And he called again. Watch this. They're going to have the out route right here and then the go route on the outside. The quarterback reads the corner. The corner sits on number 10 who's coming out. Smallwood slides behind him, and then he's there for the touchdown. 3 straight plays, Kurt. They run the exact same concept, and they're leaning on their quarterback to make the correct read, and he did it. Knopf did it beautifully, hitting the defender, and all that Dunlap can do is chase and use his hands.
That winds up being a 24-yard penalty. Walker under pressure, dumps it off. Butler out of the backfield. Down the sideline, into the end zone. Touchdown, Roughnecks. A little Houston hop.
Beautiful patience from Walker. He knew they were trying to set up the screen, and yet he was getting pressure from that left side. That was Anthony Johnson who was right in his face. Walker just kept retreating, and then ultimately, here's that pressure that you're going to get. Walker just retreats, and then he's able to dump that ball over the top. He gets the screen set up, and ultimately the Roughnecks are...
Out of the pocket is Walker. Wide open is Mobley again. This time they connect. Touchdown, Roughnecks. On the touchdown.
And as Walker breaks out of the pocket, watch as he gets out to the left. He's got a scoop under the rush, and then right here he gets out to the left. He locates his wide receiver because Roman Tatum had to make a choice. Do I need to come up for the mobile quarterback and leave my receiver or stay deep? He decided he was going to come try to defend, and then he's asking him to read that defense. You see him looking in the backfield.
Walker looking that way open is Khalil Lewis, and it's the 4th touchdown pass of the game for P.J. Walker.
Easy read for P.J. Walker. Nicely done on that series. First, Holly goes down the middle. Now he's going to come in motion, and he's going to clear out these defenders, and then the flat is wide open. How about that ball coming out on time? P.J. Walker is getting that ball out so quickly. Anthony Johnson told Brock right before halftime that he was doing that to...
And Butler. Touchdown, Houston Roughnecks.
Soft roll to the left. He delivers it. And he gets the 2. The Roughnecks playing the wood on the LA Wildcats. Fun night here in Houston.
Teams are really going to have a big part of their game plan address this area because it's going to come up a lot.
Bring on E.J. Bibbs as a fullback guardian surging forward. It's a touchdown.
Lucky souvenir up there. He just threw that ball about 40 rows deep into the bleachers.
What a start on the opening drive, and Matt McGloin takes it in himself, and the first touchdown in Guardians history.
Well, first play inside the 1, just a simple quarterback sneak. You kind of saw, it seemed like the Vipers were kind of light in the line there. They didn't have anybody really over the left guard. McGloin just followed his, seen it before. I've seen it a few times.
So McGloin hitting for the 45-yarder, and a 1st and 10 from the 12. Blitz coming. McGloin sees it, floats it, got a man. It's a touchdown. Colby Pearson for 6.
Great job by McGloin here. You're going to see they bring the free safety down to the side of Pearson, right? So you see this guy here. He starts walking up. McGloin sees it, and he knows with this safety in the middle of the field, this whole side of the field now is for Pearson to operate. That's great pre-snap read by McGloin. We talked about at the top of the show. His experience, his leadership, his ability to see things, all played off there. One simple.
Yeah, he did. All right, so the Guardians 17, the Vipers 3. Vipers football, obviously, work to do. 12:09 to play in the game. It's Murray on the fake. Pressure in his face, and he completes it. Truesdell fumbled the football. It's picked up by New York with room to run. Summers working his way to the end zone. Hit near the goal line as he in. Touchdown!
It's the second time we've seen Truesdell have a ball in his hands. The first one earlier in the game got overturned. I don't think that one's going to get overturned. I think that's a catch, fumble, scoop and score there by Summers. Little RPO, he's play action, he's wide open. Yeah, that's a clear fumble. He caught that ball, turned, and tried to make a play up the field. Great job there by Hines, the linebacker, to punch that out from behind.
Well, I agree with you. Now let's see if he actually got in. That ball touched the goal line. Ruling on the field was touchdown.
It's hard to see. He looked short in real time. It looked like the...
I think so.
10th play of the drive for St. Louis. Keith Ford breaks through, and Keith Ford takes it into the end zone. A 16-yard touchdown run to give St. Louis its first ever lead.
In a play that looked like it was going to be stopped. And we talked about there hadn't been much tackling by these teams in camp. And so each coaching staff was concerned, how would the tackling be? Pretty good so far in this game, but on this touchdown, completely missed the tackle.
So now the point afters give the teams options. You can go for 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, or 3 from the 10.
St. Louis has elected to try.
And it's interesting talking to the coaching staffs. They're all using different analytics and trying to figure out where the most value is. St. Louis thinks it's from the 5-yard line.
And Chuck Long said, might as well go for 2. That was his analytics. We might as well go for 2. We'll see how it works out.
So there wasn't much of a difference in the success rate between the 2-yard line and the 5-yard line. Tamu, fade route, looking for Washington. Diving catch, but out of bounds. And so St. Louis fails to convert.
Rolling, guys, rolling.
Here's what the touchdown looked like from Keith Ford.
Both teams have timeout.
Ford in and out of traffic,
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
and right through the would-be tackle of Teni Adewuse. Jonathan Hayes' Battlehawks have their first score.
If you're St. Louis, with the penalties you've had, you've turned the ball over, and to be up 6-3 late in this half.
Let's just rush them. 3rd and goal, 11th play of the drive.
H bunch, there's your H in this bunch, and we'll see if the ball goes there.
Tamu looking in zone, back of it. It is touchdown. Caught, touchdown, St. Louis. Alonzo Russell and a 9-yard strike from Tamu.
Ruling on the field.
Language, please, boys.
St. Louis back in front. They're going to go for 1.
That was a dime, by the way, from Tamu.
Point afters, you're allowed to go for 1 point from the 2-yard line. You can elect to try a 2-point conversion from the 5 or 3 points from the 10.
Try for 1 from the 2-yard line.
Here's some of the strategy. Coach Long told us you might as well go for 2. Well, now they're up 3. They got a chance to put this at 4 to make it so that they just can't kick a field goal. All of a sudden, that 1 looks pretty good to them.
So does the underdog. Matt Jones denied on the conversion. Jonathan Calvin got into the backfield. But St. Louis got a touchdown pass from Jordan Tamu.
And what a throw. On the money, goes up Russell, 6'4", 218. You put that ball up high near that goal post, and the defensive backs will have trouble going up to get it with him.